The year is 1914. The situation in Europe was tense. But why? Why were Germany and Austria-Hungary allies? Why did Serbia go to war against Austria-Hungary? And why was this man's assassination such a huge deal for Europe? That will all be discussed in today's video. Let's begin. Number 1. Nationalism. Nationalism was without a doubt one of the biggest reasons behind the start of the First World War. No two countries represented it better than Austria-Hungary and Serbia. While Austria-Hungary was a mix of all different nationalities, all fighting for influence and power, Serbia was a single, unified state. Many of the nationalities inside Austria-Hungary wanted to gain independence from their rule. And in Serbia, there was a strong belief, after their success in the Balkan Wars, that they needed to unite the Slavic people under their leadership. These same beliefs were strong in Germany and Russia, both of whom wanted to protect their own people. Number 2. Imperialism. Imperialism also played a key part in the start of the First World War. Germany, France, and Britain were all competing over colonial territories, and while France and Britain already had large empires, Germany also wanted to gain a sphere of influence which worried everyone else. Germany, after unifying, had grown to be one of the strongest nations in Europe, and this threatened especially France and Britain's influence in Western Europe. Number 3. Militarism. Militarism was an ever-growing threat to Europe at this time. Most nations held very old-school views about war and believed it was more of an adventure and a noble thing than what it had evolved to become. Especially Germany was a threat to everyone in Europe, as it had grown to become the largest military force in Europe. This led to other countries also investing more in their militaries, and combined with the thought that war was a noble adventure, rather than a grim fight over meters of land, it led into an almost endless arms race. Number 4. Alliances. Alliances were also crucial to the beginning of the war. The Central Powers and the Entente had both promised to support each other in case of a war, which meant that once one was at war, the powder keg would explode. Number 5. Assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Finally, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. He was the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne. The current king, Franz Joseph, was already old, meaning he was going to become the new king very soon, and because of his assassination, the country essentially had no choice but to declare war to ensure that the nation wouldn't fall into internal conflict. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell what you'd like to see next.